gets another chance to operate. Hasn't been effective yet. Score! And this one is...
Sup, sluts. What's going on, kids? I'm NoSleeves12, and this is my free-to-play Hockey Ultimate Team series. If you haven't seen the prior videos, I'd suggest go watching them just so you know what's going on. If not, well, fuck it, it's up to you. So today's video is going to be about my Division 9 games, as well as some more in-depth hut market tips once you have a few thousand coins at your disposal. So guys, let's get into it. So we're going to skip over Game 1 as I ran into a fuckboy who got beat early and decided to pout and just put his controller down and basically made me waste my fucking time. So I'm not going to waste yours. Moving on to Game 2. Before we get on to Game 2 real quick, if you don't want to spend your time watching the other video, just a quick recap on how to make some quick coins. Buying consumable packs at all times, quick sell the healing items, and set all of your contracts to 1 hour in the auction house for 350 start and 400 buy now. Easy and great way to get coins early on in your hut team. Alright guys, we're going to start Game 2 off pretty quickly. Basic rush down the right wing. He controls his closest defenseman. Instead of letting me come in and taking away that cut into the middle, he plays it super aggressive. I know the computer AI isn't going to pressure me either, so it's just cut right into the slot and go top corner for that slick wrister. I get a lot of questions about how to play defense as a defender. In my other how to play defense video, I inform you guys to let the CPU do it for the most part, but I do want to show you how I play defense from time to time. Again, watch what I'm doing here. I always stay in between him and the net. He can't get into the slot for that wrister top corner because I'm in the way, essentially. I'm also watching for passing lanes. I'm never watching him with the puck because I know that I'm in the way, so the shot's really taken away. If he wants to do it, whatever, fuck it, it's going to hit me. I'm watching for the passing lanes, and notice here he rotates all around the outside, but I'm in his way the entire time until I can intercept the puck and get it out. Man, I had one of these in the last video, too. Just too aggressive, want to keep the game going, and I fucking goof up. Always hold on to the puck, guys, no matter what, even if you think it's open. So here we have a fantastic play by me with 2 minutes left in the game, where I think I have the entire thing covered, not concerned at all, and the entire left side of my net is fucking open. That's the one downfall of playing for the block shot. Usually I'm insanely good at it. Here I just do not play it correctly. Rip me. But hold the phone, Cotton. I dial up some overload, and just kidding. So I have one more amazing chance right here that somehow does not get buried, and that's how the game would end. I played a great game. Not really upset with this one. That goal at the very end, I thought I played pretty well. But yeah, on to Game 3. Alright guys, so before we get to Game 3, I want to show you guys my next tip on how to make some extra coins. So once you have a few thousand, here's an easy way to get even more. What you want to do is go to search the coaches in the auction house. What you're going to do is set it to 500, see if there's any there, if you get lucky. Set it to gold, because you only really want the gold ones. Silver and bronze, fucking ignore all that shit. So, look and see if there's any for 500. If there is, instantly buy them. Instantly buy them. This goes for anything actually under 600. So search for 550. If there's nothing, move it up to 600. Now, 600 is the max. Don't go any higher. Don't buy any coaches that are over 600. Here's what you're going to do, okay? Buy as many as you can that are all there in the gold. Once you've done that, you go over to the Sets tab in the main menu and go to the Trading Post. Now, there's going to be options to trade 4 different things: logos, arenas, jerseys, and coaches. A lot of the beginners and people that don't play HUT intensely miss this. It's a very easy way to make money. So what you want to do, and this is also a very, very good place for trading your untradables. So what you do is you put all your coaches in and you basically turn it into a set. Once you have 10, what you do is you get a gold collectible that is tradable. So say you open up a few packs or whatever in your starter and you had a few gold coaches that are untradable. Pretty much fucking useless to you because coaches really aren't that important early on. So basically you just take 10 and then once you've got a gold collectible, put that in the auction house for a minimum of 6,500. That right there is bam, at least going to get you 500. Now, if you had a few untradable coaches in there that you didn't have to pay 600 for, you're going to make a ton of money off that on one gold collectible. Okay, so it's all about those returns, and the same goes for arenas and jerseys, as well as coaches and logos. So any of that spare stuff that you have where you open up a pack and you get that fucking European team logo, don't just get rid of it or quick sell it or use it. Just put it in the trading post and make sure that you can turn them into gold collectibles because those sell for 6,500. All right, guys. So we're starting off game 3. I'm coming down the wing here with a correct-handed player. Now, what I tell you guys before, if you're coming down with a correct-handed player, you don't really have many options as far as against the green goal. So I try to go off his pads for the rebound to the streaking guy I have on the other side, coming down the other wing. Now I don't. Unfortunately, I don't get it along the ice well enough, so it goes off into the corner. Now, once I get it, watch what he does here. This is what you guys need to not do. He's reacting to what I'm doing now, but he's switching players. So now when I get the puck, he thinks I'm going to go back to the point because it's open. He does that. I know instinctively to not go back to the point now. Now, when he realizes I'm not going back to the point, he switches to his other player that's closest to me. I already have the inside track on this guy. Then he switches to his other defenseman. Now, when this happens, guys, when you guys start switching players a ton in the defensive zone, the second you switch them, they stand still for a second. And when that's done, I've got a guy way open the slot ready for that crispy piss missile. Another example of the overload, guys. You're going to see this a ton in this series because it is so effective. So I get the puck down low, couple passes back to the point until I get that chance to walk right in, and then it's just a couple rebounds, and I'm up 2-0. And that was it for Game 3, guys. Moving on. And we're on to Game 4, guys. So on this particular play, I'm defending the rush, and I'm way too passive. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing here. And by the time that I actually do start either going after him or make a decision, he's like basically touching my goalie for the easy tap-in. So down 1-0 early. Self-explanatory.
Ineffective, yeah. Score! And this one is tied.
Here's a perfect example of why to let your AI forecheck, guys. So once he's in down low, once I have the guy chasing him, I let off and let the AI do it. I circle the puck, and I'm already thinking 2 passes ahead. This is what you guys need to do in the offensive zone. I know that once I get it back to the point with that pass with the backhand deke, the guy in the slot, I'm actually looking at the guy in the slot before I even pass the puck back to that middle guy, and it's in the back of the net. This is a serious broken play. So because I intercept in the neutral zone here, look, he doesn't even react and switch his guy back. He skates his guy that he's using all the way down to the neutral zone. But I don't realize that he kept skating down. So by the time I'm all the way in deep trying to drag all his other guys, I pass back to the point. But that dude that he had controlled down there is just finally getting back into the play. And I switch to my goalie too late, and I just make it way too fucking easy for him. So, not even 10 seconds after that, I set up the overload again, and it's deja vu. It's that easy, guys. Overload is so key. Perfect example of taking the advanced tips video of mine and putting it into action here. So, notice the dude coming into the zone. He is the correct-handed player on the right wing. So, he comes in. I know he's going back. He is not going to keep going because there's no against the grain shot in the slot for him. So, I take my defender, and I instantly go to the point because I know he's going to go there. Already in position, run into him. And, yeah, slick little breakaway move, and it's 4-2 real quick into the third. Another thing I've been dicking around with the overload, notice how when the guy is on the half board or down low and you skate back to the point, your point man is going to switch places with him. Now, a lot of players aren't going to pay attention to that, and they're just going to focus on you at the point because their eyes fucking light up and they think one poke check and they're on a breakaway. But if you're dragging everyone there and the defenseman goes into down low, that's wide open space. And again, just another easy overload goal. All right, guys, we're on to Game 5, and I want to start this out by saying that these are the kind of plays right here where you just are one step ahead of your opponent because you've either played enough or you're comfortable enough with how you play that you know what they're going to do beforehand. So watch right here. I get the puck, and I don't have an against the grain shot here. So I know that I need to get into the other side because if I keep going to the right, he's just going to push me to the outside, and I have nothing to do. I do a toe drag to get a little bit more inside. Now, because he went the other way, he reacts, and I know he's going to come back the other way to push me, so I just curl to the right a little bit, and that opens up enough space for the goaltender to let me do that against the green shot, and it's 1-0. Unfortunate bounce for this guy about 30 seconds later. he plays me correctly, but the puck doesn't bounce out and it comes free to me again. I'm allowed to skate in, backhand, forehand, and it's 2-0. Here he makes a little bit of a mistake. Instead of passing to a player, he just tries to get out of the zone. I'm already back waiting for it on the neutral zone. I'm already in the back in the neutral zone, and I read that, get on the play, doing against a grain wrister, but it gets blocked, and rebound comes right out, and it's 3-0. Literally right off the face-off. I'm going to let this play out. Again, guys, the overload.
Trying for it. Oh, what a chance there denied. The pad flexed out. He's got that pass in the corner. Good poke check by Gagne. Score!
And the barn doors kind of got blown off from that point out. Just a simple against the grain wrister, opposite side. Pretty self-explanatory. All right, guys, and that's it for Game 5. I gotta give this guy credit for not quitting. That's good shit. When you're getting your ass fucking handed to you, just try some new shit. Try some new strats. Try some new offensive zone stuff. Don't just fucking pout and quit because you're never gonna learn from it. So we're on to Game 6, guys, the title game. Before we go in, I just want you guys to take a look at my team. Again, I haven't really gotten anyone other than Latestio out of that Div 10 pack. I'm just using my base starter team here, not fucking putting anyone else in, and it's working just fine for me. So I'll go through it here, and you can see what I'm using before we get into the game. We're starting that title game off the rush here, guys. On the rush, I draw the guy into the middle with me, pass it back to my open winger on the right side, wait just long enough for the guy on the left to get in, and easy one-timer, up 1-0. So, up in the second period, off on the power play, I win a draw, and I get the puck back, and I showed this in my other video. There's advantages to holding the puck for a split second after a pass, especially when your guy's already standing still. In this particular instance, the dude just fucking creates a lane for himself, and it's a super easy 2-0 lead. And he would eventually quit without any other scores happening, so win the Div 9 title. Go and grab my Division 10 title pack. I pack a shitty silver jersey, but then I get a gold collectible. And remember what I said earlier in the video about non-tradables. So non-tradables work exactly the same with the gold collectible. You get enough of them, enough gold collectibles, you can turn them into a carbon, which sells for about 70,000 coins on PS4. So if you get a bunch of gold collectibles, it's actually advantageous to you to buy as many coaches as you can. Make gold collectibles, and say you already have like 4 or 5, just make another 5 and you've got a solid $20,000-$30,000 profit right there. So not a bad. And I get Nikolai Kulemin, who I will use on my team actually, so it wasn't so bad. So guys, I hope all of these tips help as far as the game goes, as well as the market with the trading posts and the coaches and collectibles and jerseys and all that kind of stuff. I do hope they help. So moving on, what I want to talk to you guys is I'm going to be hosting a NHL tournament, a single elimination tournament. Essentially, here's what's going to happen. On March 19th, okay, all day long, if you've qualified for the tournament, and I'll go over that in a second, you will get to play. The winner of this tournament will face myself, and if you can beat me, you'll win the Shea Weber. Straight up, nothing, no giveaway, no randomness, that's it. Now, how to enter is you go to Twitch, www.twitch.tv/nosleeves12, and all you need to do is watch me for over the next 3 weeks. Watch me on Twitch for an hour. What you're going to do is you're going to get currency in my channel, and all you have to do is type !Weber in my chat, and you will be entered in for the tournament. Depending on how many people we get, I'll set up a bracket, and we're going to go from there and have some fucking fun with this game, guys, and beat the shit out of each other. So, I hope you guys look forward to that. I do, and I think it'll be a good time. Another thing I want to mention, guys, thank you to Jay Skeets for giving up this amazing lineup to me. And the reason he did was he wanted me to give it away, to give it to you guys. So give it to you some guys that are needy and need some better players on their team. So over the next few weeks, I'm giving away this entire lineup right here. Shitty quality picture, I know. Sorry, I'm for whatever reason my Mac's not wanting to take a good screenshot. All these guys got to go. Follow me on Twitch and Twitter at No Sleeves Gaming on Twitter, so you don't miss any of these giveaways, guys. All you have to do is enter the raffle. There's 10 to 20 people most of the time. Tons of giveaways I'm doing over the next little while. Lastly, again, I want to say thank you for all the subscribers and views. It's been crazy good so far, and I'm going to keep making videos as long as you guys keep wanting me to. So I'll always reply to any comment on YouTube. Hang out with me on Twitch. Fucking beat some people online, whatever. We'll talk some shit, and I'll go from there. I do want to say community spotlight this week, so I do something every week where on each of my videos, I'm going to give a shout out to someone in the NHL community who's a little bit smaller and needs some help with growth. So this week's is J&D Production, guys. He has a lot of videos going over real life NHL stuff, so go and check him out. Again, J&D Productions. Link will be down in the comment section below. So guys, thank you. I am No Sleeves 12. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay average.